I feel that everyone is so unique here that the word spiritual might mean different things. There's no one like me, there's no one like you. So I think it's really important that I define what spiritual might mean to me. And how I felt spiritual has been described from those that have crossed over. When someone comes through, their evidence of what spiritual is to them is different than me. That's number one. As the mechanics of mediumship, for me, it is a very spiritual process. And my definition of spiritual means that we all have gifts of the Spirit: love, patience, kindness, forgiveness, self-control, joy, mercifulness. We have those gifts and abilities within us. And when I work with Spirit, I try to take the earthly things that are bothering me. Maybe I'm upset about something in my life, or I'm mourning someone, or I'm dealing with personal issues. The process of mediumship for me means I've trained myself like a muscle to take the earthly, non-spiritual things, or the difficult lessons that I'm going through: anger, the inability to forgive, jealousy, being mad, and putting those aside and connecting to what I feel is spiritual first, which is, I would say, a process of love. To me, love is important, but to me, the mechanics of love means being a good listener and being simplistic and deep. So that's my process. Now, if I build on that thought process, let's say somebody who's deceased that comes through did not have those earthly abilities to put those difficult feelings aside. They will use that as evidence. Like, for example, when I was living, I couldn't forgive you, meaning the person that's physically sitting across from me. And that would be evidence to the person, wouldn't it? But then they might also go about and say, but I watch you every day and I see how spiritually loving you are after I passed, and I'm learning from that. So sometimes the other side might speak of a transitional spiritual awareness that they've achieved after crossing, but also validating that they weren't, say, very spiritual here or loving. So to put it in a nutshell, I feel my definition of spirituality is love, patience, kindness, and forgiveness. I do utilize that in the mechanics of being an evidential medium. I also feel though spirituality can be expressed differently from any person who's passed because they've had a different spiritual experience here.